Good morning. Time to get up. Bring you along today for a day of catch up, cleaning, getting stuff done around the house, and I hope you enjoy. So let's do it. All right, so this is me getting ready in the morning after having a shower. And forgive my voice, I'm getting over being sick, so that's why I sound so funny. But this is a pretty quick makeup routine for me. This is one I do when I'm in a rush, and most mornings I'm in a rush. I had a kid that I needed to get to preschool, and I have things that I like to try to get done beforehand. I was wanting to get a load of laundry in, so I'm gathering all the towels. Usually somewhere after getting a shower, getting ready for the day, and getting dressed and all that, I try to get the bed made. Does not happen every morning, I'll be perfectly honest, but most mornings I really, really try to get the bed made. It just makes such a difference in our room and makes such a difference, honestly, in my mental state. Showered, I'm ready for the day. Now I'm gonna get some pancakes going for the kids. And here we are mixing up the pancakes. I have two eager little helpers here this morning helping me. This is a very easy pancake recipe that I make a lot of mornings. That is dairy-free, and I make it with gluten-free flour as well. It does have eggs in it, so if you have an egg sensitivity, beware of that, but it's very fast. This is me putting in the laundry. Again, the kids are eating breakfast at this point, so I often will try to do some little, 5-minute chore while they're eating, obviously keeping an eye on them, but keeping other things going as well. This is our little morning routine chart that keeps us on track for getting ready for preschool, and we're off to preschool. It is a nice rainy day. We made it to preschool. I'm going to drop one of my kiddos off now and then head back home and do a little bit of cleaning and catch up. All right, we are back from the preschool run. I have a little bit of time here to kind of reset the kitchen from this morning, so get that done, and then I need to clean the bathroom. I need to dust, do a little bit of dusting, and I need to vacuum, which sounds like a lot. I do the Clean Mama cleaning routine, and so normally on Wednesdays, that's the day I'm filming. Today is Wednesday. You would just vacuum, but we've been sick around our house. I'm still sick, actually. And so I've got a little bit of catch up to do, so I need to do bathrooms and dusting as well. So it shouldn't take me too long. I should be able to knock it out pretty quick, but I'm gonna start with the kitchen and then go from there. I find it so funny that I was saying at the time, oh yeah, I'm still sick. Like I had already been sick, and I foolishly thought that I was gonna get away with, a light sniffle and maybe my throat feeling a little bit off, and turns out I was wrong. I got very sick after filming this video, and I was actually in bed for 3 days, so that's why my voice still sounds funny. But you'll hear me kind of reference through the video, oh, we've been sick, and kind of essentially like now we're getting better. And it's true, the rest of my family had been sick, and they weren't getting better and are better. But I had yet to see the worst of it. And I just had no idea what was coming. Because, moms don't go down. Like, we're not allowed to go down. That just doesn't happen. And so I think mentally I was just like, well, moving on with life. And
Well, life knocked me a good one and put me in bed for a little bit. And we survived around the house. My husband is just wonderful and amazing and kept the ship afloat even while working a full-time job, which is just great. But yeah, it was a little bit rough. So I'm very glad that I filmed on this day. I would not have been up for filming after this day. But there is something for me that is very enjoyable about resetting the kitchen. I don't know how you feel about that. But when the hubbub is all kind of done and the dishes have all been dirtied and everybody's cleared out and it's quiet, I do like kind of just going around and cleaning everything and putting things in their proper place. That is very satisfying to me. So this was an enjoyable thing. Like I've mentioned before, I don't really enjoy cleaning, but I do enjoy putting things back in their proper place and seeing things all kind of put back in order. So
wondering if any of you could let me know in the comments. I have this beautiful Dutch oven that we got when we got married, and I love this thing, but I have gotten over time this kind of, you know what I'm saying, like the buildup. What do I do about that? Because it's enamel, right? And so I can't just like take steel wool to it. So what do you do to, I scrub it with just, dish rag, and I've used a scraper on it, my little plastic scraper to try to get some of it off. But what is the secret? If any of you know, I would love to know.
I'm spraying down my kitchen counters here with a Thieves spray, which I've mentioned before in other videos. It's a natural multi-purpose spray that has great ingredients. It's got essential oils and it smells delightful. And I sometimes will just wipe my counters down with an e-cloth that doesn't require any product or anything, but sometimes I just really love using that spray because it smells so darn good. And it's just kind of a nice finish to everything. There's nothing quite like wiping your kitchen down after everything is cleaned up and everything is put away. And it is very true. It doesn't last very long, especially with busy family life. But for the 10 minutes that it lasts, I do really enjoy it. And now this is, I'm just going to wipe down the kitchen sink here. This is one of my e-cloths. That's my kitchen e-cloth that I really enjoy. I will be honest, I am not great about always wiping down my kitchen sink after doing the dishes. I'm pretty diligent about getting the dishes done, but I don't always go that final extra step of shining my sink. And it's something I should do more often because it is just such a nice look when you've finished that task of doing the dishes and cleaning off your counters. It makes everything just look finished. And yeah, see, I mean, that's so nice. It just looks really spiffy. So I love this candle. I love fall candles. I'm not a major candle person the rest of the year, but fall time, I'm a total sucker for fall candles. And here's the kitchen. Yay. Oh, that felt so good to get that done. And now I'm going to move the laundry that I put in the morning from the washer to the dryer. I'm just trying to keep that moving all day. That's my goal, is just to keep stuff moving as best as I can when I have little pockets of time.
Okay, I just got one load of laundry moved. I'm gonna put in another load. My cleaning routine normally says one load of laundry a day, but like I mentioned, we've been sick, and so I'm behind on laundry, and tonight I already know is gonna be a mega fold laundry night because I've got so much that's backed up. So I'm gonna throw another load in, and then I'm gonna get started on the bathroom. Okay, there is really not a good way to get a all-in-one view of our bathroom because it's pretty small, but this is our bathroom, and it just needs some love. Yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna scrub a little in here and then move on. And I can usually get this done pretty quickly. That is the blessing of having one bathroom, and I always remind myself of that. If you only have one bathroom, you only have one bathroom to clean, which is awesome.
This bathroom is truly a blessing because it is small, and so it is very quick to clean. There's the kids' bath toys. This bathroom has to function for many different uses, not just as our family bathroom that my husband and I use and the kids use, but also as a guest bathroom when people come over. And so I'm always feeling like I'm moving things out of the way. We won't always have a potty chair in here, of course, but right now we do. And the kids' bath toys, there's just stuff that kind of gets moved all around because this bathroom functions on many different levels. Sorry for the shaking camera. I had a sweet child who was with me during this time and thought it was very funny to shake the camera tripod while they were watching me work. So that is why that was shaking. I don't always use the bleach, like toilet bowl cleaner. We had some from a different cleaning project, and so I'm just using it up. I do usually try to go more natural, but I had it, so I used it. And no judgment if you use it. I feel like often we're so judgmental of each other, the cleaning products we use or don't use, or the way we do things or don't do things or do it differently. And honestly, it's like, hey, you're up, you're off the couch, you're cleaning your house. Like, that says a lot, and kudos for that. So I'm just giving a little wipe down here. Again, I'm using an e-cloth for the bathroom counter and the sink, and this vanity is great. With having a small bathroom, it is nice to have the storage, and so that has been really wonderful. And like I said, this bathroom can usually be cleaned in pretty short order. It gets messy very quickly, of course, but then it can also get cleaned very quickly, so that is really nice. And there's days that I'm more thorough and days that I'm less thorough, depending on what's going on and how much time I have. Today I had time to do things like refill the soap dispenser and change out the garbage and all of that kind of stuff. And some days I just don't. Some days I'm cleaning the toilet and I'm wiping down the vanity and the faucet and all that, and I'm calling it a day. And then there's other days where I have a little bit more time. You can restock toilet paper and just spend a little bit more time to really fully do the bathroom from top to bottom. And so this was one of those times. It's amazing. If you have multiple kids, you may have experienced this. All of a sudden, when you first have a kid, it feels like your hands are so full, and it's just all you can do to just take care of this kid, and you barely can get anything else done. But then when you have more than one kid, and then you go back down to just having one kid, so like right now, I have one kid at preschool, it just feels so easy to just have one child with you. It just is amazing how that dynamic changes over time, and how you as a parent adapt and change and get used to just the different ways that life is with having different kids. So anyway, this is me obviously doing the trash. Yay, that really needed to be emptied. So glad I got that done today. And I mop the bathroom floors once a week. I will spot mop the, here I am spot cleaning the mirrors here, but I will spot mop the bathroom floor if it needs it. But again, our bathroom is so small that if you're going to spot mop, you might as well mop. So I'm mopping the bathroom floor at least once a week. This is me. Again, I'm using that thieves cleaner to wipe down the toilet. I should probably be wearing gloves while I'm doing this, but I was not. I did wash my hands afterwards. I know that. I directly afterwards washed my hands. So that's good. But cleaning the toilet here, I don't mind cleaning the toilet. There's a lot of other chores that I hate far worse than that. Some people, this is like the bane of their existence, clean the toilet. But honestly, I can think of a lot worse cleaning tasks that I have done than cleaning the toilet. It's just one of those things that has to get done. But let's see. Oh yeah, I sweep. I do sweep every time I clean the bathroom floor, or every time I clean the bathroom rather. I do sweep the floor, and I often will sweep the floor more than once a week. I clean the bathroom once a week, but I will sweep the floor more often than that, just because, if you have a bathroom, the floor gets dirty very fast, and it's a light colored floor, and so it just shows absolutely everything. And so I'm usually doing a quick sweep, but again, the blessings of a small bathroom, it just does not take any time at all.
All right, this is the bathroom done. Yay! Feels so good. Everything's refilled. The soap is refilled. The trash is emptied. The floor is swept. The faucet is clean. The toilet's clean. Hallelujah. And this shows you how far behind I am in laundry. Normally I put like little decorative towels, the normal towels that we use, but I fold some of them pretty and put them in there. And the rest of them go up here, my hand towels and washcloths. Everything is gone. Everything is gone because it's all in the laundry basket. So, yep. So those will get replaced tonight. Okay. Now it is on to vacuuming. Okay, so I am going to vacuum, but if you have kids, you know that before you can just grab the vacuum and go, you've got to, okay honey, you've got to pick up a little bit. So I'm going to tidy the living room just a bit, and then we'll get to vacuuming.
This is always a precursor to vacuuming for me, and sometimes it's hard because the kids have things set out like our wooden train set, or different Duplo block creations, or things that are a little bit more difficult to move. Fortunately today everything was pretty easy to move, so it didn't take much time, but I try to strike a balance between not being too anal about picking everything up, and just everything has to be perfect, and also at the same time wanting to get a somewhat thorough vacuum of the floor. It hasn't really worked for me to vacuum while they're in bed. In the evening. I know some moms say that is really the best time. Their kids go to bed and then they vacuum. But for me, I am usually, by the time our kids are asleep, I am heading for bed myself. I tend to try to go to bed pretty early. And so I'm not pulling the vacuum out at that time. And so this is what has worked best for me, is to do it this way. But it does mean I'm usually contending with more toys during the day. But, so be it. I'm sweeping the kitchen at least once a day, usually. Again, the kitchen floor is light colored, and so it shows a lot. And, just heavy traffic through the kitchen, and everybody's eating. And so there's always sweeping to be done in the kitchen. This is, my little one wanted to use their little kitty broom and sweep it. I could not say no. I mean, look at this. They were so eager to help. So of course I let them help. They were pretty zealous here. Most of it got into the dustpan, but
okay. So I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. Bathroom is done. Vacuuming is done. I have not done dusting yet, but I'm going to save that for this afternoon. That is an easier chore to do around the house when you have multiple children around. But the big ones got done. So we are going to pack up. It's not quite time to do preschool pickup, but I want to stop by Dollar Tree beforehand. There's a couple things I want to look at there, and so I will take you with me and we'll see what we can find. Just a side note, I was thinking to rake the front yard today because the leaves are just terrible. It's a very rainy day today. It probably doesn't really show up on the camera, but it's rainy and wet and cold out, and it's probably not the smartest thing for me to be doing when I am still sick. So these will have to wait one more day. I think it's supposed to look a little better tomorrow weather-wise. All right, here we are. Oh, look at all these. So pretty. Wow. Okay. Okay, so the big reason I'm here is to kind of look for some fun fall crafty things for the kids. I don't really need decor, but of course I can't help but look at it while I'm here. So we'll just see what we find. Oh, hold me back. They've got Christmas stuff already. Look at the ornaments. Oh my gosh. So cute. Okay, I don't need any ornaments. But come on, I mean, come on. These are beautiful. Okay, all right, stay focused. Okay, oh my gosh, you guys, look at these, so cute. These are so great.
Oh, Mama, I see some beautiful things.
Look at these window clings.
I see some beautiful things.
You see some beautiful things?
Yeah, I see
Okay, we'll go look at those.
things over there.
This is so, they're window clings. These are so cute. I think the kids might enjoy these. They're adorable. Okay, now this is kind of more what I'm looking for. We've got little craft, little give thanks, turkey, stuff like that. That is just so cute. Little wooden things to paint.
You can put those back.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Put them back.
See, oh, even more down here. Ones that you can, little ones that you can paint. So cute. Okay, that might be fun. Oh, all of these are so cute. They always have such great pumpkins.
I saw way over there.
Oh, did you? But I just don't need any more. Otherwise, I'd snap these up. Oh my gosh, back to Christmas. Sorry, but look, bottle brush trees. Oh, these are just so beautiful. I might have to pick some of these up for Christmas. Okay, I just came out from Dollar Tree and I found some great things. Some things were just stuff that I kind of needed to stock up on that's not season specific, but like googly eyes and pom-pom balls, just different things that my kids like to use for crafts, construction paper. They have tempera paint. They've probably had this for ages and I'm just, you know, out of the loop. They have washable tempera paint at Dollar Tree for $1.25. And this is great because I oftentimes can't, the bigger bottles like on Amazon, you have to buy like a big set and it's like $30 or $40. And so to be able to buy just a couple of colors to refill what you need, and obviously I've never used it, haven't used this brand, so it could be worthless, but I hope not. I hope it's a hit. I got a couple of these little paint crafty things for my kids that are Thanksgiving fall themed, so we'll see how they like those. And then I got what I didn't realize there was some on the back. And then can you see them?
What are they?
They're little fall window clings.
I see a picture of, I see a little pumpkin on there.
There's a pumpkin on there. See, I think these will be a hit. And then these ones, which are so cute. I didn't even realize there were these on the back. So that's fun. So not a huge haul, but I found what I was looking for, so I'm excited about that. All right, we're gonna do preschool pickup and then we're headed back home to jump into the afternoon. Okay, we are back at home. Everyone's picked up. The kids have had lunch. I'm gonna put them down for their rest time in just a bit here, but first I have to move the laundry and then we'll work on a couple things after that. All right, I'm definitely starting to feel the effects of my cold. I started out the day with lots of energy and feeling very optimistic, and I'm glad that I got done what I did this morning because I am definitely starting to run out of gas. So this afternoon, I'm gonna work on a couple more things, and I still need to prep dinner for tonight. But after that, I'm gonna kind of just take it easy because my head feels like just full of junk. But we're gonna keep moving, one foot in front of the other here. All right, so I am here in our bedroom. The kids are down, and I thought I would just take 10 minutes and clean off the top of my dresser. Does your dresser get like this? Oh my gosh. I keep walking by it and it's like, good grief. So most of this is the result of just stuff that is in process. You know, like a couple of these are presents that need to be wrapped, things I need to try on that I ordered to make sure they fit. This is stuff for a project I'm going to make for Christmas that I haven't started working on yet, but I'm going to, and I don't really have a nice place to store it. You know, random stuff that I've ordered, books, my salt lamp, which I need to put away for now. Just, oh my gosh, a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to take care of this really quick and clean off this dresser.
This is probably one of the single biggest things I did during this day that had a big impact for me, because every time I walk into our bedroom now, my dresser looks so nice, and I didn't realize how much it was bothering me to have all that stuff stacked there. Oh, these are little pajamas, Christmas pajamas I bought for the kids at a consignment store. I love them. We give them a special Christmas basket at the beginning of the Christmas season, and we usually put pajamas in there, and so these are the jammies I'm going to put in there. They're not matching, but my folks always generously give our kids matching Christmas jammies every year, and so they've got that base covered, and so I found those ones. These are some books I'm reading right now. Brave Learner by Julie Bogart is a really good one. Life Giving Home by Sally and Sarah Clarkson. That has been fantastic. I am really enjoying that book. And then, oh yeah, Actual Parenting by Susie Allison. I've talked before about Busy Toddler, which is an Instagram account and a blog. And man, she is amazing. If you're a parent of young kids, she will save your sanity. This is my dresser all complete.
All right, well, we're making progress. That is one of my kids who's supposed to be resting. Making progress. So sometimes what I like to do with regard to dinner is to prep as much of it as I can before the dinner hour, you know, before like the 4 o'clock crunch time, because as any parent will tell you, that is just the worst time to be in the kitchen. It's the worst time to try to get anything productive done, because for some reason the kids are it's just not a fun time. So I'm going to try to get as much prepped as I can right now to make it easier later. So I am making chicken tikka masala. Here, I'll bring it over here. This chicken tikka masala recipe that we have had for ages, and we love this recipe. I will see if I can find it to link, but I don't know that I'll be able to because it's kind of old. But it is just so tasty. So I'm going to do part of the prep for that now, and then the rest just has to be done right before dinner. So
you start with chicken breasts and get those all chopped up, and I usually do it with probably 3 or 4, I would say. You know, always depends on the size of your chicken breasts and what you're working with. These ones were a little fatty, so they required a little bit of trimming. But if you have big, juicy, you know, Costco chicken breasts, you might be able to do with less. Or if you have little ones, this one was just from a bag of frozen chicken, so I needed, you know, just a wee bit more. But it's the biggest time-consuming part of this recipe is some of the chopping, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward and doesn't take too much time. There's just a lot of steps. So it's not one I would pick if I were trying to throw together dinner in 15 minutes, but I had the time on this day to do it. And I'm dumping in some plain yogurt into a bowl, tablespoon of lemon juice, a couple teaspoons of cumin, and that is a teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, that's a very generous tablespoon of ginger. And then a couple teaspoons of black pepper, teaspoon of salt. And you're just mixing all of that together. Very easy, very simple. And you just chill that lovely, tasty, beautiful mixture in the fridge. These are the window clings. The kids put them up after they got it from their rest time, and I was right. They loved them, and they were super excited, so that was a win.
All right, so time to finish prepping dinner. I actually got a chance to lay down and rest a little bit, which felt so good. But I'm gonna put rice in the Instant Pot to cook. That's where I always cook my rice. And then I'm gonna finish out the chicken mixture that I put in the fridge, finish that out on the stovetop.
So for rice, I always put in 1 cup of rice to 1 1/4 cups water. So I did 2 cups of rice for this. So I did 2 1/2 cups of water, and then I just set it to sealing, hit pressure cook, and I do it for 22 minutes for brown rice, and it has turned out fine every time. This is jalapeno I'm slicing up to go into the sauce mixture that I'm starting. Throw in a tablespoon or so of butter in there, and then you're sauteing garlic and the diced up jalapeno in there together, and it always smells really good. It's so nice. So you get that all nice and sauteed and browned up, and then you're adding in more cumin, and you're adding in paprika, and what's the other thing? I forget. Salt. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you mix that together and it's kind of cakey and gross. But then you start adding the liquids. So 8-ounce can of tomato sauce and a cup of heavy cream. Yes, that's right. So delicious. And you start to mix that together, and it's just, man, it's delightful. If you like chicken tikka masala, this is just, has been a top 10 recipe for us basically since the beginning of our marriage. We love eating this. I'm grabbing the chicken mixture, which has been hanging out in the fridge, chilling, and I'm gonna put that in. You don't have to dirty 2 pots. You could always do the chicken mixture in a pot and then take it out, set it aside, do the sauce, and then dump the chicken back in. But in this today, I wasn't thinking that way, and so I did it in 2 separate pots. But you can save yourself a dish if you want. So you're mixing all of that together, and you just let that just simmer for about 20 minutes. And man, it is delightful smells and delightful tastes. While that was simmering and before my husband came home from work, I was able to get the laundry folded. That felt very good to get that done. That laundry was piling up, and I was very ready to see the basket empty. And so it's easier for me right now to fold on the kitchen table. The kids were watching, I think they were watching Mr. Rogers, likely, while I was doing this. And I was able to get this folded with minimal interruptions. So that was great. And then I was able to clear the table off and get it set for dinner. And yeah, so all in all, very productive day.
So that is it. Thanks for joining me today. I have my pajamas on and I'm ready to head towards bed. Let me know in the comments if you liked this type of video, this format of video, and I will also link a video right up here if that is kind of a day in my life, sort of using the Clean Mama cleaning routine if you're interested in that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.